It's come to our attention that a common misconception about World Animal Protection's efforts on the Cayman turtle farm issue has been that we want to close the Cayman turtle farm overnight, and we don't care about the consequences or the aspects of Caymanian culture, and that's just simply not the case. What we've tried to maintain from the very offset on this issue is to engage with all sides, to do a lot of listening and to try and work out what works best for Cayman. We fully recognise that there is a need to conserve and protect wild green sea turtles. There's also a need to preserve and proudly illustrate Caymanian history and ties with this particular endangered wild animal. And also that it's for many years been the #1 land-based attraction for Cayman. So for us, we aren't able, the people who best know what the Cayman turtle farm should become are Caymanians. But if we look to other examples, there is a former sea turtle in the Reunion Islands known as the Colonia facility, which was able to transition away from sea turtle farming and is now still one of the island's top tourist-based attractions. People can still go to that facility. It's still a #1 research centre. There's peer-reviewed papers and groundbreaking science being conducted on a daily basis. There's also the fact that the cultural heritage of Reunion Islands and their involvement with turtling is still there for all to see. With really expertly kind of presented the history and the interactive kind of exhibits that they have there. So these are all elements that can be retained, including, there's still people employed there that still have jobs. So these are all elements that don't have to be taken away. But the big question is, do you need 10,000 green sea turtles in order to have those aspects? The answer is no. They have 40 40 turtles, sea turtles, at that facility. The majority of which are sick and injured turtles that have actually been brought in by local fishermen. So, I think, again, we can't stress enough, Cayman has to decide what works best for Cayman. But again, if we look at the huge economic problems associated with sea turtle farming, I think for World Animal Protection, as from our perspective, a huge step in the right direction would be to assess the true level of Caymanian demand for sea turtle meat, which I believe is going on at this current time with funding from Darwin Plus and DEFRA. And once we get a full picture of what that level of demand is, hopefully the number of turtles can be reduced, and the funding that will be released up can be used to hopefully enable the farm to transition away from its current model, which isn't working economically and has major flaws in terms of conservation, and still retain the Caymanian cultural heritage and the tourism aspects that the island needs.